All right, we are back looking at Age of Millennia, asking the question, should you buy the sealed or should you skip it and just buy the singles? That's the question that we're looking at today. I'm going to give you my answer right up front, and then we're going to break it down because there's some very specific reasons for my answer. But here's my answer to that question. You should not be buying the sealed. You should skip it and just buy the singles. So let me break down why that's the case. Before I do that, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. This is what we do on this channel. We try to break down sets, let you know, should you buy it? Should you buy the singles? What singles? When should you buy them? All of that aimed towards helping Yu-Gi-Oh players buy cards and save money. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to take you over to Gamer's Choice, and we're going to look at some of the cards in here, also looking at the prices. So let me bring up Gamer's Choice, and then we're going to go from there. All right. All right, here we are. We're over here at Gamer's Choice, and we're looking at the Ultras. I'm not going to break down the collector's rares. We don't even know all the collector rares. We do know that there's one quarter century rare, and that's Junk Warrior, which is coming in around $60. The supers are all worth $1 or less. The rares are all worth pennies. So where the value and where you're making your decision is really should be on the Ultras. The collector rares are nice. It's a very nice bonus. You're probably going to get 4 collector rares per case. So that adds value into the set, but you do not want to make decisions on whether you're buying a box or not based on collector rares because there's too much variance. And on rare cases or rare occasions, should you do that? And maybe a rare occasion is SP Little Knight collector rare, something like that, quarter century. That kind of moves the market. But for the most part, those higher rarity cards, you don't want to make a decision on buying a box based on getting that because they're really hard to get. But the Ultras, that's where it's at. And so when you come down here and you look at the Ultras, here's what we're looking at. First of all, let me tell you this. We sold probably 95% already of what we had of this set. So we are sold out of Buzz King, sold out of the Harmonic Synchro Fusion, sold out of Transaction Rollback, and sold out of Triple Tactics Thrust. We are sold out of Bonfire, Eye of Illusion, and Ancient Chant. We are sold out of both of the Sword Soul cards. The only thing I got left is Drastic Draw and Photon Delta Wing. So people are buying these cards. These cards are moving. And you have 3 cards in here that have substantial value. That's pretty good. You got Bonfire coming in around $90 for your Bonfire. I've seen them 100 plus. I think Team Sakurazo posted he saw Bonfires going for 125, something like that. You got Transaction Rollback coming in around $50. They keep selling out, they keep relisting them, and as they do, the price keeps going up. I saw Transaction Rollback start around 33. It has continuously gone up because people are buying this card. Triple Tactics Thrust, another one that coming in around $40. When you have a set that has 3 cards, $40 plus, that's pretty good. Here's what I told you on my last video. one of the things that Konami did in this set that is really, really good is they gave something for everyone. If you're a meta player, you're searching transaction rollback, you're searching after bonfire. If you are a budget player, you're hoping to get triple tactics thrust or the rescue ace cards, any number of things. If you like older formats or you just like older decks, then you're probably going to be looking at some of those older decks I can't remember, older guys, stuff like that. And if you're just a fan of the show, then you're probably going to be after the Flame Swordsman. There's something for everyone in here, and that's pretty great. I love that Konami did that. But when you have sets that have something for everyone, what that generally means is it doesn't have a lot for anyone. And I don't know if you follow what I'm saying here, but if you are somebody who is playing the Snake Eyes, you have a fire deck and you're after bonfire, chances are, this does not apply to everybody, but for the vast majority, if you're searching after bonfire, you probably don't care about transaction rollback. You probably already have your triple tactics thrust, or you don't care. You already have your rescue ace engine. You want bonfire. On the other hand, if you're a Labyrinth player or a trap deck player and you're searching after transaction rollback, you probably don't care about bonfire. You probably don't care about triple tactics thrust. You don't care about the Altergeist engine. If you're after triple tactics thrust, you probably aren't necessarily after transaction rollback or bonfire. And so when it's diversified the way that this set is, what it tends to happen is that most people are after very specific cards. They don't need all the cards in the set. They want that one or two specific cards, and that's it, and they're done. When that's the case, it's almost always better for you to just buy the cards rather than opening up sealed. You know, this is how this works. So, for example, let's say you're after bonfire and you buy 3 boxes of this. You buy 3 boxes of this. This is going to run you somewhere around $200 for 3 boxes, say, something like that. And you get those 3 boxes home, you open them up, you want bonfire. You're going to get 2 transaction rollbacks and a triple tactics thrust. You know it. You know that's how it goes. It's how it goes all the time. On the flip side, if you're after transaction rollback, you're going to get a bonfire, a triple tactics thrust, and a Buzz King. That's just how it goes. It goes that way all the time. You're much better off just buying the singles when there's only 1 to 2 cards that you want. That's my recommendation on this set. I'm not saying it's a bad set. I think it's a pretty decent set. I know people are bashing the set in different places. I don't think that it's a bad set, but it is so diversified in what it offers that it kind of splits up the Yu-Gi-Oh community, where most people are only after 1 to 2 cards. Like, example, for me, I'm not after transaction rollback. I don't play fire decks. I already have my triple tactics thrust. The one card that I want in this set is Buzz King. That's the card that I'm after. I think Buzz King coming in around $15 is a pretty good buy. So that's the card that I'm looking at. It's the only card that I want in here. I am going to grab the Altergeist cards, but those are super cheap. That's how most people are going to be. Most people only need 1 to 2 cards. Buy the singles. That's my recommendation to you on this set. You do not need to buy the sealed, most likely. Now, can you win on buying the sealed? Yeah, there's 3 cards 40 plus. And if you get a collector's rare, you're probably plussing on this box. If you pull a triple tactics thrust and a collector's rare, you're plussing. You pull a transaction rollback and a collector's rare, you're plussing. You pull bonfire and a collector's rare, you are plussing. So I'm not saying it's a bad buy to buy the sealed, but it's a much smarter move to buy the singles and pass on the sealed. That's my recommendation on this set. That's what I would be doing. That's pretty much all that I got for you today on this video. The next video we put out, we're going to be breaking down what cards, if any, you should be buying on pre-sales. And I'll give you a little hint on this. If I were you, I would not be paying 90 plus on bonfires. I would not be doing that. These are pre-sale prices, and 90 plus is a lot. 90 plus is generally reserved for generic staples. This is not generic. This is relegated to pyro decks. I would not be paying 90 plus. I just wouldn't be doing that. But my name is Todd from Code 2 Cards, and I am out of here.